Hello, friends.
Hello.
Hi, we're back. I know. It's been a little while. I'm sorry.
I think about a month, maybe a month and a half.
They don't need to know. No one was really paying attention. It's okay. It's okay. Look, we both got new jobs.
Yep.
They're quite challenging.
Yep. Your schedule in particular is really tough. As in, we don't actually get that much time together.
Nope.
The way we used to.
But it's okay. We're here.
We're here.
And so are you. And that's
And you
what matters.
survived 2020.
You did.
Congratulations.
It's done now. Okay, guys? We're through it. We're okay. We're here. You're here. We're going to start doing this again because we enjoy it and we hope that you like it too. And thank you to all 20 of you that have subscribed or whatever it is. I haven't actually checked.
I think we might be at 24.
Ooh, exciting. Thank you. Hope you had a great new year. Here's to 2021. It's going to be better. But I had an idea.
Okay.
What a good way to come back than to talk about all of the good things that happened in 2020. Now, the list might seem short, but actually there's a few little things that you might have not remembered or might not have known, which are actually quite exciting. Okay, so let's quickly go through some of those and then wave 2020 a goodbye.
Yeah.
Okay, let's get on with it. Guys, I don't know about you, but I freaking loved Tiger King. Oh my god. Never have I seen so much craziness in one season, one series, and related so much to one person. I don't know about you, but that was...
I just couldn't believe it. You're like, this is a thing. This is a real person.
We got to see what wild America can look like, and thank you, Joey
Exotic and Carol Baskin.
Carol Baskin. Right. Anyway, let's move on.
I think a big one was BLM. Not that it was a good thing that happened.
No.
But it sort of raised more awareness than had ever been seen before for people to recognise that actually people of colour go through a lot more struggles than maybe even, even though we realised.
We wish it would never have had to happen the way it did, but there has never been more recognition of the people of colour. I think that's the point we're trying to make, and we're so glad that they are now getting the recognition and the understanding that people of colour should have always had.
And obviously it's the world's not perfect. No country's perfect, but at least hopefully we're taking a step in that direction.
Absolutely. And on that note, did you see that Crayola released a box of Colours of the World, I think it was called, and it was all different skin colour crayons so that kids can finally represent themselves accurately in pictures. And that's the sort of positive steps that we're talking about. Hopefully we're going in the right direction. Still a long way to go. Absolutely. Not trying to say that it's perfect. No. We're just going in the right direction.
Oh, I got another one for you.
Go.
In the UK, Disney Plus was released the day we went into lockdown.
And how many times have we watched Hamilton?
Only about 1 million.
I think it got us through most of the months of June,
July,
exactly.
Or I think it came out in June or July?
I don't know.
The summer months, basically.
Thank you, Lin-Manuel Miranda.
I did night shifts, and on my break on night shift I watched Hamilton. It was great. Probably something else that was, well, a bit of a shame, but it didn't happen, was Donald Trump tried to ban TikTok at least probably about 8 million times.
And he failed.
And what we got out of that was
Ratatouille the musical. Oh my goodness, guys, we watched it yesterday. It was incredible.
It was just so good.
Gen Z, you've never ceased to amaze me, but that was so much talent tied up very neatly into I think it was 45 minutes or an hour
long
of just of real American actors performing what Gen Z created on 30-second videos on TikTok, and it was beautiful. I loved it. And
I think they announced yesterday they'd raised over £1 million for the Actors Fund in America.
Which is precisely the point, and that's good things to come of 2020. Yes, next. Yes. Okay. I think we remember stepping outside and clapping for the NHS. Wonderful, really nice to get some appreciation. The NHS, all of the hard workers absolutely deserved it. But I think we also got a newfound appreciation for all of our key workers, and especially teachers, because, okay, we're not parents ourselves, but I know that plenty of people who are parents have found homeschooling very difficult.
Yeah.
And I think teachers deserve even more praise than they currently get.
Yeah.
And those that are working right now in classrooms, good luck to you. I wish you all the best. I hope you're able to stay safe somehow.
And there was a bunch of people I know who had to continue going into their schools because obviously other key workers need to send their children to school because they couldn't be at home. So they never had a break from anything either. So they did a lot of work.
So thank you from us.
Thank you. Another one.
Yes.
Another one. A very important one if you're from the UK. If not, you won't maybe not have heard of this. But we had our lovely 99-year-old man, now turned 100, Captain Tom.
Captain Tom, what a legend.
He walked around his garden. I think he did 100 laps of his garden to try and raise money for NHS charities. He set a target, I think, of raising maybe like 100,000 or 1,000 or something like that. And how much did he raise?
It was about 39 million in the end. What an absolute hero. He was getting donations from around the world.
Around the world.
For this selfless act. And I'm so pleased that he got immortalised in the form of drones forming his silhouette in our 2020 fireworks. If you haven't seen them, look them up. It's amazing. Absolutely deserves it. What a hero.
He was an absolute hero.
This is what we need to be more like Captain Tom. I think probably quite an obvious one, and one that we, were all hoping for. There has been a really good, obviously short-term impact on the environment, especially the air quality. There's fewer planes, there's fewer cars, everyone can breathe a little easier, and it's actually been scientifically reported that air quality is improving. So it shows you that we as a population, as a human race,
could actually
do something for the planet.
That also being said, part on the environment note was there's been rewilding of our wildlife populations because we haven't been as destructive as we normally have. You've seen a lot of returns to certain areas of certain species of animal that they haven't seen in a while, or their populations were booming a little bit because we've not been out and doing all the things we normally do. So David Attenborough would be proud. Earlier on this year, probably back in February, that's when the Oscars were, and Parasite won Best Picture at the Oscars, and that was the first international film to do so. Absolutely
incredible. I haven't actually seen it myself yet, but I've heard only positive things about it, and it's so exciting again to that whole thing about diversity and international recognition, and it just feels like as much as we've all been locked up inside, we're starting to really connect to each other properly, which is exciting. You know? A little bit of interesting news, perhaps not everyone knows. The second person in the world to be cured of HIV happened in about March this year in London, which is awesome. Shows how far we're coming in medicine and science, and just really exciting news for the world, isn't it? Yeah.
Also, one we didn't quite know about, but we just found out about, was that same-sex marriage was legalised in Costa Rica.
Good job, Costa Rica.
Even more places in the world are now recognising.
I think when I was reading it was like the 6th Latin American country to legalise it, which is really good progression. Fantastic. This year, cheetah cubs were first born via in vitro fertilisation, which this little one was very excited about.
Basically, cheetahs have had a bottleneck evolution, which means that they have inbred so much through this bottle that there's got a very small population size with a huge number of genetic issues. And it means that they are in danger of dying out and becoming extinct in the future because they don't have that genetic diversity. It's be like you marrying your brother and having kids for generations upon generations. Don't do it. But this is very exciting because it means that they can now sort of manually put in these new genes which will provide a healthier population and hopefully continue to grow. We're going to save the cheetahs.
Yay. Africa was declared free of polio this year, which is awesome.
Another big medical step in the right direction.
Yeah. Great. Love that.
A really positive one. Dogs have never been happier because we're all at home. We're constantly giving them love and attention and feeding them.
When everyone goes back to work, they're not going to know what's hit them. They're never going to be so needy.
And also on that note, I know that in America, the adoption rates for pets had never been higher. There were actually shelters which had to close because they had no pets in there anymore, which is just amazing.
It's like a dream, isn't it? It's just such good news. Love it. I think we've all been feeling this one. Community spirit has never been better. I mean, my nan has met like 6 brand new neighbours who all knew her, all saw her in her flat by herself, but have all offered to bring newspapers, groceries, whatever they can do to help, which is amazing. And on that effort, I think we've all been trying to shop local. I'm sure Etsy's had a good boom, whereas we've all been trying to support each other through this difficult year.
Another big one for us mainly. Our YouTube channel was born.
It was born, and you're here.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah. When did we start it?
We started back in June and did a couple of videos. Then we moved and things got hectic and busy, so we came back in October. And then we took another break when we both started new jobs. So
thanks for being with us and thanks for being flexible.
We're planning on doing 1 video a week, possibly 2 if we can manage it, but 1 we're definitely going to be doing, which will be uploaded every Monday is our plan, because that is just something we feel that we can stick to and can manage with the craziness that still is the world out there and the craziness that is our jobs.
And if you have any ideas for us, anything you'd like to see, anything you'd like us to talk about, just send us a message or put it in the comments and we will more than likely do it. We're hoping to do a lot more going out and activity vlogs when we're actually allowed to. And in other news, Kamala Harris, and we did have to look up that pronunciation
because we don't want to get that wrong.
Fantastic. Was the first woman and woman of colour to be stepping into the White House as Vice President, which is absolutely incredible. Very excited. Which will be
happening later this month.
Very excited for that. Very excited to see what comes out of America and comes out of their leadership and the future for them. It's very exciting.
Yeah.
Did I say it's exciting? I think I did.
Closer to Christmas time, Dr. Anthony Fauci, he announced that Santa is innately immune to COVID, so don't worry, Santa Claus cannot catch it.
What a legend. Anthony Fauci, thank you very much. The leader of the National Institute of Infectious Diseases.
Yeah.
Good stuff. Good to know that Santa could do all of his work without spreading any COVID.
And finally...
Ooh, what have we got?
We have vaccines!
We do.
I think we've now... So America's approved 1, and we've, in the UK, have approved 2 thus far. Obviously more coming.
Yep.
And that's amazing news.
Yep.
We here have started vaccinations. We started that. The first person was vaccinated, I think, on the 17th of December, and she has now received her 2nd vaccination, so she is fully vaccinated against the COVID.
Okay. It's happening, guys. It can only go up from here, okay?
Exactly.
I know we're right in the midst of a 2nd wave, and trust me, Alyssa and I are feeling it at the hospital, but it can only go up. We can only get better.
Yeah.
And 21 is going to be a better year.
It will be.
All right. So thank you for joining us for that. We hope to see you more regularly with little updates and so on and so forth. Leave a comment if you have anything to say, any other positive news. Maybe it's your own positive news.
Yeah, tell us about your positive news.
We want to hear it.
We really want to hear it.
We want to spread some cheer, okay? But it's been great seeing you guys, and we will see you real soon.
Bye.
Bye.